is on their website. That's what it says. And also that it only works with the listed cameras that they've suggested. That's not true. I'm going to show you how to make it. Well, I've got a Canon 550D, which is a T2i camera, and I just made a video saying it doesn't work with that camera, but it actually does work with that camera. What I've just done there is I've switched scenes. So actually, wait a minute, I'm using the camera right now. So I made this video here saying only newer cameras. That was based on this website telling me it's only this listed cameras. My camera wasn't listed. So what I did was I went to Canon EOS Rebel T6 and downloaded that tool, and it works on my T2i, because the video you're seeing right now there is that T2i camera, not the T6i. So I'm gonna have to eat my words. I've already put the other video out saying it's only newer cameras, but I have to make another one now saying any Canon camera. Well, I'm thinking I tried this before this video, but because the EOS utility tool, the normal utility tool, opens up, the camera feed goes to that, which is why I wasn't able to get it on the webcam. So if your EOS utility tool pops up, close it, and then go into your software like Skype or something and select your webcam. So if I open Skype, I can actually show you this quickly, because it saves you going to another video and trying to find out what's going on. Yes, so Skype, so I'm just installing an update. Excellent timing, Skype, but I've got an i7, so it should whiz through. Okay, let's give it a second. Come on, mate. So if I show you the screen for Skype, if you're using Skype, that is, you basically go to your settings and then you go to your screen that lets you pick your microphone and the camera. So if I do camera, microphone, audio and video, and then here if you select EOS webcam utility, but I'll have to turn it off on this one. So if I turn it off here, it will feed into Skype. There you go, Skype. So it works. What? Okay, so it does work. Let's turn it off from Skype, and let's go back to my OBS where I've added it as a video device. Thinking about it. So it does work, but it's still obviously buggy because they've already said it's a beta version. I don't know, should I put this video out? It lets them know that actually works on any Canon, because then they might take it away. We'll see. Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to be covering the Canon webcam utility tool. So they've released a beta version of the webcam utility tool which you can use for your camera. So they basically put out a website and it looks like this, and it's saying, with so many of us relying on video calls to stay connected during these challenging times, the quality of that connection is key. Turn your compatible Canon camera into a high quality webcam now and free. So it gives you a few instructions here. There are a few videos online that actually cover a lot of this. However, I'm going to cover it from the point of view of using a camera that is not listed in the compatible cameras here. So you can only use the cameras that they say you can use, apparently. But I tested the T6 one. I downloaded it and it looks like this. When you download it, it's just a MSI file. Firstly, get a copy of that and save it somewhere, because I think when they come around to updating and the versions change, you might not be able to get hold of it. So because I know that it works on a camera that's not listed, I'm going to keep it safe. So that's your first point to note. And what you want to do with that is keep it in a location that you can access it. So maybe put in like a hard drive, USB drive or something. So okay, what I'm going to be covering in this video is what happens if you're using a camera that's not listed on that. The freezing issue, if you're having it freeze after 20 seconds or 30 seconds of the camera being used. The USB speed, so the cable that you're using, the USB 2 or 3 that you're using, if the camera is not listed. Lead and mode on camera, so yeah, how you set the camera to be able to go to that option. The duration of the run, how long it lasts for, the EOS tool, the normal standard one that we usually get with the camera, Skype calls, StreamYards, OBS screen, and dual screen. So sometimes you want to use it twice, and the battery, because obviously if you're streaming you want to have it for a longer period of time. So this is more of a helping guide for you, so I'm hoping that it will give you the information if you're struggling to use your camera. So firstly, if your camera is not listed, download the most equivalent one to your camera. So mine is a Rebel, sometimes you want to use it twice, and actually I've got a 5D. If you're streaming you want to have it for a longer period of time. I've got a 5D Mark II, so and this is more of a helping guide for you, so I'm hoping that it will give you the information. But that's not it. I would probably download like the 60 Mark II version, which is close enough. Download the most equivalent, get that software to your camera, save the software. So mine is if you have issues with the twice, issues and actually like 5D, if you're streaming you want to have it for a longer period of time. Got a 5D Mark II, so and this is more of a helping guide for you, so I'm hoping that what it will give you the information. That's not you can select the webcam, the camera type. If I bring that up now, thinking about it, and show you that. So it does work. So this is like a bit of a helping hand if you were. Okay, so if I bring it this. So when you do the three dots, you do settings. You can do the audio and video. So you get that. Now the reason I'm getting this at the moment is because I'm using that camera feed over in OBS. So this feed here, version, this feed, if you're streaming, is the OBS feed. So I'm using that camera already. So your first issue you're going to have is, in this version anyway, the beta, if you were to be video calling somebody, and you were recording this at the same time for like because I'm using that, you can't use the same camera on the Skype in OBS. So technically what I normally do is have another webcam set up to Skype this feed, have this webcam stream is this camera OBS feed. So I'm using that camera already limitation in this version anyway. This version anyway, if you have audio and Skype calling some StreamYards, then it'll be fine because that uses the same camera feed. I'm using that, and it can't use the same camera on the Skype in OBS. You've got it connected. So that's what I normally do is have another second camera set up if it's freezing. Skype what I have this webcam stream is this camera in. So I'm using that camera already limitation in this version anyway. So what I'm going to do is like a 10-second audio and it looks like fine like this, but then it'll freeze. And you will record that using the same shutter feed. It's going to get that camera the same camera on the Skype in OBS and it's that's the case. So what you want to do is what I normally do is have this second camera set up if it's freezing. So I have that what I have this webcam stream is this camera in as well. I'm going to that's not already limitation in this version anyway. So what I'm going to do is like a 10-second audio and it looks like fine like this, and you will record that using the same shutter feed. And it can't have the same camera on the Skype in OBS and that's the case. So what you want to do is what I normally do is have this second camera set up if it's freezing. So I have that what I have this camera in as well. I'm going to that's not already in this version anyway. So what I'm going to do is like a 10-second audio and it looks like fine like this. Where the volume because I know the same works on the camera that's not listed, I'm keep the software because you sync 0.3 seconds on that, which is what you want to do with that is, but so if you want to test something, if you've got a USB 3, make sure you plug it into that because that allows higher speed so you won't get that freezing issue. If your camera is not listed on the Canon website, I've already covered that, get the closest version, the mode on camera. So there's a few things that I played about with. On my T2i, there's a manual mode and there's a video mode. I'll have to turn it off. So if I put it on video mode, it gives me a square aspect ratio. Skype says like a square. But when I put it on manual mode, I got the widescreen. It works. You can see that. I'll probably link you to the 2 test videos I did running up to this test. But if you're getting that experience, then make sure you're putting it in the right mode or test a few modes on your camera. So because it's beta, we're going to have to play about to get the right version. So try that. That's another troubleshooting tip. The duration of the run. I made a video for about 10 or 11 minutes and it was fine, but I've seen a comment on the video somewhere saying that after 20 minutes it stopped. But I think that's down to the standard Canon thing. Is it 30 minutes? I can't remember, I'll check that. But yeah, it's one of those where your camera can keep the shutter open for a certain amount of time. When it gets too warm it shuts down. Hello and welcome to this video. I'm going to be covering the Canon web option on there, which actually is like an extender. It's like an adapter which looks like a normal webcam utility tool. which you can use for your camera. So they basically put out a website and you plug that to your power lead. Check that, you can get those for most cameras at 20-ish quid or something to stay connected during these channel periods of time. That's the quality of that connection is key. I've shown you how to set up a Canon camera into a high quality webcam now from the drop down list. So if you're installing it and it's not working for you, what you want to do is make sure cover a lot of this. However, I'm going to cover it from the point of view of using a camera that is not listed in the compatible show you cameras here. So you can only use the cameras that they say you can use apparently. But I tested the T6 one. So that's I downloaded it, and it looks like showing as this webcam utility. When you download it, it's just so that's what it's going to be known as in any of the softwares. Firstly, get a copy of that and save it camera. Because I think when they come around to updating and the versions change, to keep an eye on, you might not be able to get hold of it. So because I know that it works on a camera that's not listed, I'm going to keep it safe. That's your first point to know lags. What you want to do with that is keep it in a location that you can access it. So maybe run like a hard drive. So that's a few things. USB running issues with old cameras. And what I want to be covering in this video is comment below what issue you're having, and I'll using a camera that's not listed on cover all the possibilities. The freezing issue. If you're having it freeze after 20 seconds or 30 seconds of the camera, check out all the videos, but it'll be helpful for you. The USB speed. Hello and welcome to some great news for Mac users. Last week I released a video to show you how to use your Canon DSLR camera how you set the camera webcam to be able to, and it was mainly for Windows users because the software is only released for Windows users. However, EOS 2 Canon have released the version for Mac users, so you guys are in for a bit of a treat if you haven't already found out. I'll link you in the description to the location where you can download the drivers, and I'll also link you to a video because Canon have done a great job this time. They've made an actual video to show you how to use your camera as a webcam. And they've unveiled it last 2 days ago, possibly 27th of May, so I'm a bit late. I brought it to you today. Today is the 28th of May, so I'm a day out. But last month they released the Canon version and they received a lot of flack because people were commenting, why did you give us a Windows version but we don't have a Mac version? I had many comments on my video which I did like the Windows version to say, download where's the Mac equivalent, get that software, get theirs from, save the software. So Canon have made issues and the video I possibly want to show you here. Canon EOS utility section test software for Mac, and it gives you a quick guide of how to control the camera. It shows you the options, the menu, and how you can do it. So I'm hoping this update will help you get to that software and be able to use your camera. Do comment and let me know if you have any problems with it, because I understand with the Windows version there was some difficulties, but we were able to use audio and every Canon camera more or less, because I was able to use a T2i Canon camera which was not listed, and that is actually what I'm using right now. So yes, well done Canon, thank you for sharing this news, and I think the Mac users will be really happy with that. I'll link you to a playlist here, and I'll actually link you to just that Canon video so you can check it out, and it will be very helpful for Mac users. See you in one of these videos. Audio and video. Hello and welcome to this episode of Zorf Recording Photography. Today I'm talking using that you can't use the same camera on the Skype in OBS, a webcam. So technically what I normally do is have this feed here set up to Skype feed. Canon being the first, I think, this camera version Canon. So you're not getting that that's ready for imitation. You're in this version anyway. This camera as a webcam for audio and video full functionality, as in it's not this full 60 camera feed, and it can't use the same camera on the Skype in OBS connected as a webcam. So that's what I'm doing. Have one second camera set up from freezing. What I find for more is this camera and zoom, etc. That's ready for imitation. You're in this version anyway. So what I'm doing is that 10 second audio and looks like the one that is done, and you will get more of that using the same webcam, and you can't use the same camera on the Skype in OBS, and that's the case. So that's what I'm doing is have this second camera set up. So I have this camera is this camera as well. So I'm going to that's not ready for imitation. actually use this version. So what I'm explaining with you is that can actually where the one because I know saying you're not camera the titles that so they basically test something. If you've got a USB 3, make sure you plug it into that because that allows higher speed, so you won't get that freezing. Hello and welcome. Today it's the camera this on the Canon website without that webcam version. So if you're currently stuck at home and working from home, so and then you're having to attend meetings and works asking you to come into a Skype menu call or you want to get into their family video, and give you options. So if I be able to do that without it gives me a webcam. So you may have heard that webcam prices have gone up recently. When I put it in manual mode, I got quickly here, let's quick look at a Logitech camera. I'll probably link it to the 2 test videos I did running up to this concept. It is a good experience. However, make sure you're putting it in the right mode. £88 just to webcam is the camera. So because it's not going to have to pay back to get the right version. So look like that. I've been slowly testing a number of my cameras, the duration of the run use. As webcam made a video for about 10 or 11 minutes. It was fine. I've seen a webcam video somewhere saying that after 20 minutes it stopped. Anything that's down to saying web camera, but I mean action camera. Canon. So if you have an old action camera, I can't remember lying around in your house, but yeah, it's one of those where your camera can knock off certain amount of time. Then it gets too warm, it shuts down. Hello and welcome. I've got video for makes a good camera wide web camera there, which actually is like you can actually plug that into your computer. It's like an adapter. Beta version like a normal webcam tool, and it is sufficient camera for your camera. They basically get quite a little speak to family, plug that into your family, and the mission I've got so many videos that shows you how to do this. They can check that out in the time. That's what the quality that gives you guys is the options on turn your old camera into a high quality web camera now from the drop down. So most people if have an old Canon camera, I've got they all want to do Canon camera. Make sure you cover a lot of use my camera software. Canon have announced some free software cameras make your old DSLR compatible. Show you it has here. Webcam can only basically plug that they say this to apparently which is free, and you can use it as a webcam. That's an option 6 for you. I've got some video on it as well, so I'll link you to that playlist at the end. Check that out to see which one is the best known as. They announce certain cameras appearing as like favorite camera on the website. When they come around camera option, the version will change to keep an eye. Might not be able to get hold of it. So because I know we've actually downloaded listed on the app, say wireless webcam to that is actually identification there, and you can access it maybe in like a hardware there and actually USB webcam. So mobile phone. What I want to do on this video is comment below what happens if you turn your camera version not listed on all the possibilities. If you don't have freezing issue, if you want to freeze cards on cameras for this, why don't you camera check out all the videos but you have USB speed. Hello and welcome to some great news for Mac users. Last week I released a video to show you how to use your Canon DSLR camera how you set the camera webcam and it's made for Windows users because the software is only released for Windows users. This is however, so you can actually have released the version for Mac users. So you guys are in for a bit of a treat if you haven't already found out. I'll link you in the description to the location where you can download the drivers. I'll also link you to a video because Canon have done a great job. This is just made an actual video of how you can use your camera as a webcam. And they unveiled it last 2 days ago, possibly 27th of May. So a bit late to your camera update. Today is on 8th of May, from the day out. But last month they released the Canon version and they received a lot of feedback because people were commenting cameras why they give us a Windows version but we don't have a Mac version. Had many comments on my video which I did Windows version is say to make Canon as a Mac user if you want to spend software in their front save software. So Canon and Canon EOS utility section software in Mac, and what it does so it has control of the camera, shows you the options, menu, and how you can do it. I'm hoping this update will help you get to that software and be able to use your camera. Do comment when you let me know if you have any problems, because I understand with the Windows version there was some difficulties, but we were able to use every Canon camera more or less, because I was able to use a T2i Canon camera which is not listed, and that is actually what I'm using right now. So yes, well done Canon, thank you for sharing this news, and I think the Mac users will be really happy with that. I'll link you to the playlist here, and I'll actually link you to just that Canon video so you can check it out, and it will be very helpful for Mac users. See you in the next one. If you were to this video, hello, welcome to this episode of Zoom recording this on the same day, because that can't use the same camera on the Skype and yes, webcam. So technically, we have this feed update to come out. You may have used Canon being this camera on Canon, so I'm not going to that's ready to open your first version anyway. This camera as a webcam for you. So don't go full screen and you will get this full 60 frames and it can't use the same camera on the Skype and usually yes, connected as a webcam. So that's why we have this second section from freezing Skype. What I find for more is this camera etc. That's ready to open your first version anyway. So what I'm going to do is like this and you can record that using the same and it has the same camera on the Skype and usually yes, and if that's the case, so that's we start here. So has I have this camera so I'm going to change that was ready to open this version anyway. So if you've got a USB 3, make sure you plug it into that because that allows higher speed so you won't get that freezing. Hello and welcome. Today is the Canon website and the website and the webcam version. So if you're currently stuck at home